Lonely at the top.
19 Nocturne Boulevard.
Nocturne Boulevard? Not far. When you hit Howard, hang a right. Howard meets Philip at a weird kind of angle. Then you cross James and Poole. You can't miss Nocturne. It's just past the automat.
19 Nocturne Boulevard. Your address for suspenseful stories of the speculative, strange, and supernatural. Tonight's story is Lonely at the Top.
Yes? This is 19 Nocturne Boulevard. Won't you step inside? Did you have any trouble finding it? What do you mean, what kind of a place is it? Why, it's a mother's heart. Can't you tell?
Darling, this is wonderful. You can't imagine how proud I am of you. I've always known you were special, but it means so much to have someone like that see what I have always seen.
I totally can't believe it. You made the cut?
It's not set in stone yet. It's just the semifinals. Oh, Mom's about to wet herself. She's so excited.
But Miss Modern Teen Model 2009. I mean, even if you wash out all the semifinals, that's still so cool. I wish I was pretty.
Please! You're cute. Cute lasts. Beauty fades.
Cute. Yeah, that's my curse. Not tall enough to be a model, not short enough to walk under the turnstiles.
Cute lasts. I have to make the most of this while I can. Besides, you have plans for your future. The scholarships are lining up.
Yeah. Brains don't get you dates.
Brains last too.
The idea that my daughter, my lovely child, could go all the way to the top, that you could have the perseverance and willpower to do what has to be done to make it, it will reflect so well on all of us.
You are one of the chosen?
Yes! There is still a long path ahead of me, but it feels right.
You are so fortunate. I wish I was graced with beauty pleasing to the gods.
Everyone's fate is different, my dearest friend. I hear your parents have found you a husband.
He is kind, not unappealing, not too old. Yes, it is a promising match. I could certainly do worse.
So you have as much to look forward to as I do.
Could you do something for me?
Anything. You are my dearest friend, and I love you.
When you get there, could you petition the Great Mother, Chalchi-Wheatly-Q, to smile upon my first pregnancy? They say that should you survive the first, the others are not so hard.
Not even a bride yet, and you worry about bearing? Silly. Let your time come when it may. But I will. I will speak with every goddess in the heavens if it will help ease your burden.
Don't be afraid, honey. I won't let you fail. I know you can reach any goal that you set your mind on. You simply must keep your focus. Can you do that? Eyes on the prize, sweetheart. And you know what that means. Giving up things that don't matter to clear the way for things that do. What are you eating?
What? Ice cream?
No! You know what Mr. Dupre said. These last few days before the pageant, you need to stick to simple foods. No sugar. Nothing bloaty.
Chill, Mom. I made it this far.
It just gets harder, honey. Every inch of the way is like another huge step up the side of the mountain. None of these steps are easy, but they're worth the effort, if only because of the view once you get up there.
You're really stoked on this, aren't you?
Yes, honey, I'm stoked. For you. I want you to be able to get everything you can get out of life. A model's life isn't easy, but there are plenty of rewards.
And you have to get it while you can, because models are over the hill before they can legally drink.
It's not funny, honey. It's very serious. Can't you give it just one more year? How hard is that, to push yourself for just 1 year?
I guess.
When I heard that you had been chosen, that you were smiled upon out of all the girls, I nearly wept. I was so pleased. I've watched your sisters put themselves at the service of husband and children, and I wanted so much more for you. You are my special, beautiful darling.
I am sorry you will miss my wedding.
It is set then.
Not the day, no, but it will be summer next, right after the sewing.
A good time. And I will be with you, in spirit.
The midwife thinks I will be old enough then. Oh, I will miss you. Once you enter through the grand temple, we can never speak again.
You will always be in my heart, as I know I will always be in yours. I will watch over you and always hear you when you speak to me.
It will be in the spring, then, for you.
If I am selected to represent Chikomecoatl, it would be a great honor.
Your mother's been bragging everywhere. She cannot be quieted.
It's as if she was the one being considered.
Never mind. We will be together through the winter, while you learn all you must know for the big day.
And you learn all you must know for your big day.
My dearest child, you don't know how my heart swells with pride when I think about you, up there in front of everyone, beautiful and serene, like a shining star, and knowing deep inside myself that I made you perfect.
I am so pleased to be considered.
To represent Our Lady of Corn on this most sacred of days. I have always wanted
To be able to find a way to show the world what I have inside, what I have to offer. And if I could do one thing,
I would like to make my mother, my family, and my people proud of me. For community is everything. Without the people around us, we
would never have made it this far. This close to becoming the next to represent
Lady of the Corn,
Miss Modern Teen Model 2009.
What the hell did you think you were doing in there? They were laughing at you.
What?
That judge said you walk like a trucker with hemorrhoids.
I don't know how I walk. I don't watch me.
Honey, sweetie. Oh, come here. It's not over. I promise you. You were doing so well. I'm sure this one thing won't put you out entirely, as long as you don't give up.
I want to.
Shh, shh. We'll find someone to do something about that walk. No big deal.
It's all over, I know it.
Why?
The rich merchant from Tenochtitlan, he has requested I marry him.
But doesn't he know you are destined for the temple?
Apparently, he likes the idea of marrying someone perfect enough for the gods.
That is, he is asking for something terrible to happen.
Well, I haven't been chosen yet. If I tried to step away then, that would be blasphemy. But to drop out now, what a blow it would be to everyone. And yet, my mother may consider his offer, since he is very prosperous. It is not fair.
No, do not worry. I think this means as much to your mother, even more, than it does to you. The position is a very prestigious one.
Your dreams are all that matters, my dearest child. I will never try and stop you from getting everything you deserve. You know you can count on my support every step of the way. I will always be behind you to help you face forward and will push you up every step if that's what it takes. Honey, are you doing all right?
Just a minute.
Quick rinse, dear. There's someone here to see you. She'll be out in a minute, fixing her face, you know.
Of course. Why don't we work out my fees while we wait?
Hi.
Oh, come on. Show a little enthusiasm. She's really much more excited than that.
Don't worry. I understand. So, this is Tess. Has she had any formal modeling training?
She's been taking classes since she was 9. But she also studied ballet, tap, jazz, deportment, and has kept up a 3.7 GPA.
And I...
Shh! How old is she?
14.
We're starting a bit late, but I can see potential here. Show me this walk.
Think on this. Think of the great ones, the ones we all idolize and hold in great regard. Now picture your face there, among them, gracing the rest of us below. Can't you see yourself? Your perfect self? Don't they look grand in their feathers? They hold our future, your future, in their very hands.
Mother, you will make me tongue-tied. They are wise and all-knowing. They will know if I am the one.
That you are the one.
The minute they lay eyes upon me.
Was that your name? Did they call your name?
Yes, Mother, it was my name. Pray for me.
You, child, you aspire to represent the great lady of the corn?
Yes, if it please the gods.
You are lovely, but are you pure?
Yes, sire. My mother can swear to it.
Remove your shawl. Show us your body. Do not hesitate, child. Nothing untoward will happen. Your mother is right there, watching.
It's just skin, honey. You have nothing to be embarrassed about. You're lovely. Think of yourself as a work of art, and they are objective observers. They wouldn't be interested in you that way anyway. You know that. And I'm right here. Tell me if you get nervous, and I'll make them stop. All right? You know every girl who has gone before has been through the same thing.
Well, they haven't said no yet.
That's good.
I guess. I mean, I'm starting to wonder whether it's all really worth it. I'm supposed to get good sleep, be rested so I can look my best. But half the time I'm too damn nervous or hungry or something. I'm always trying not to think of things like food or having time to myself. I mean, what is it all for?
Wow. Maybe you should just tell your mom you want to stop?
Tell my mom? Tell my mom? Are you high? She would toss me out on my ear. She's got so into this. And besides, she spent all this money, mucho dinero, you know, to get me this far. How can I let her down? Make her waste all that?
But you have to think of yourself, right?
I promised her I would do this for 1 year. Just a year. I can do it. I have the willpower to maintain and the serenity to...
Have you eaten anything today?
I can't! The prejudging is tomorrow.
I have some Tic Tacs.
No! Don't tempt me! Shit, Markie! You're supposed to be helping me!
It will be all worth it. You know it will. The purging, the special oils. You will always be the most lovely one in the place. Caught in that one special moment when you shine above all others. No one will ever forget you after that.
great and reverent master, what if I have doubts?
Doubts? What doubts, child?
I fear that I will not be worthy, that I will falter in my steps and dishonor the crown of corn.
I can look into your heart, child, and I see that you have the strength within you to bear this burden, to rise to the heights and carry the name of Chico Mecawatl with dignity and grace.
Do you?
It is always the way of men and women to doubt themselves, to worry that they will lose themselves in fear, or to ponder what life would be like had they not stepped out upon the path to greatness, ever and always.
But what can I do?
Fast and pray, child. I know you will see the correctness of your choice, and when your day of glory comes, you will never know fear or doubt again.
A boy? What do you mean a boy? You don't have time for... You're too young for boys. All the boys you could possibly want will be at your feet when the time comes. But right now, it will ruin you.
But Corey's on TV. He could help my...
He could get you on the covers of a bunch of sleazy tabloids.
But you said publicity is good.
Not that kind. That will make sure everyone knows your name, but you will never be high class again. Save that kind of exploitation for when your looks start to fade.
Yeah, like when I'm 17.
You knew going in this was a short, hard run, Missy. There is no free ride. You wanted this as much as I did.
Well, I don't want it anymore. I want to have a normal life.
Fine. We can go back to living a normal life. You and me and your dad. Oh, wait. Where should we live, huh? We sold the house when we came on the road with you to finance your headshots and your spa treatments. I suppose if you quit school...
Can't concentrate anyway.
And get a job in fast food, we three between us could make enough to live in a crappy little apartment and eat junk food all the time and get enormously fat and covered in acne. Then as soon as you're old enough, you can run off with some high school dropout who wants to start a band. But of course, you love each other, and he ends up driving Greyhound, and you lose the last vestige of your waist when you have the first 3 children. But the 4th child, your 4th child, she might just be perfect enough to live the good life, the beautiful life, at least until she ruins it.
You gave me the choice, Mother, and I accept my fate.
I always knew you were just too good to live. You are an angel, honey, a perfect angel.
Yes, Mother.
Sweetie. Now, here's your pills from Dr. Gustafson. He said don't take them on an empty stomach, so go grab a cracker and some diet soda. There is nothing wrong with wanting more for your child than you had, wanting to guide her and make sure she gets the advantages instead of making the same stupid mistakes you made. Is there? Isn't all of life, at least the lives of parents, the effort to make a better life for your children?
And is he very handsome? The chosen vessel of Tezcatlipoca?
Oh, don't be silly. He is perfect. They wouldn't have chosen him otherwise. But, of course, we are set upon different paths.
Perhaps you will meet later, beyond the sun.
Perhaps. But he has been given 4 wives, who are all perfect as well.
And you are the lady of the corn. None can shine brighter than a candle in the sunlight when you are in the room. I swear, this suits you. You get more beautiful every day.
Thank you. My mother says so also. We are to meet at another function. What if he talks to me again?
Talk is all well and good, but do not be alone. It is so humiliating to prove that you have not fallen into temptation.
I could go my whole life without ever feeling that again. And I shall. I may talk to him, but I will never step out of the sight of the priests. We will both remain perfect.
Very good.
I wish you could have come with me. But the temple handmaidens are devoted even earlier than we.
Well, I have news for you as well. My husband-to-be, who has meals with my family more often than custom requires, is really quite an amusing man, and is very fond of me. I may not have my moment in the center of the universe, but I will have a good life.
I am so pleased, and I will remember to petition for you.
Unhappy? How can you be unhappy? You have everything you could possibly want. Your face in front of everyone, men at your beck and call, and attending all the best celebrations. What could possibly be missing? You know I'm only doing this for you. You want this as much as I do. You finally made it, honey. What more could any girl want? Every girl out there looks at you and cries herself to sleep wishing she could trade lives with you. That is enough to make anyone happy, isn't it? To be envied?
I take 2 of these every 8 hours to prevent infection, and change the dressings every 4 hours or so.
I'll keep her on schedule, don't you worry. And this won't get out.
It's hardly likely that people won't notice the change, even with the recuperation period. But I certainly don't keep in business by revealing personal info about my clientele.
Mom?
Don't worry, dear. Mama's right here.
You said I wouldn't feel it.
Does it hurt, honey? Here, doctor, can she have something for the pain?
That's in the bag too, but do go light on them. You don't want to become dependent.
And when the scars heal and everyone sees how lovely you are with your new curves, you will be the envy of even more of the world.
Yes, Mother.
Even perfection can be improved upon. Beauty is pain. That which is prized most is always hardest to come by. If it was easy to be beautiful, everyone would want to be ugly instead. You cannot be special if everyone can easily achieve what you have. You must stand out. You must shine. Look into that mirror, dearest child, and tell me you don't love yourself even more each day as you come closer and closer to perfection.
Life is pain.
Beauty sucks.
I am being remade in the image of the goddess.
Who decides what I should fucking look like?
Painted and pierced, smoothed and scented, I am treated like a queen.
If I have to have one more operation, I'll pee stitches.
I bite the stick and let the pain carry me away as they mold my flesh.
I cry all night, silently, so my mother won't come and comfort me.
See my new earplugs? They made them larger again, and heavy. They almost touch my shoulders now.
Don't they hurt?
Of course, but pain won't last forever. I rather coveted a nose piercing as well, but that is not suited to the lady. I am being remade in her image.
I really admire your hair. Such elegantly styled coils and plaits.
Smell! Only the finest oils must touch me. Everything is moving so quickly. Such a short time left before the day I ascend to the top of the sky.
Too bad it is not sooner. My sister will start her labor soon. She could use a blessing from the Lady of the Rivers.
I can still burn offerings like anyone else.
True, but I can't help but feel the word of the Corn Lady would be heard so much louder than mere mortals such as we.
I can ask any one of a legion of priests to guide me in my prayers, and they will gladly help, for it is goodly for the Lady of the Corn to look after those with child.
Would you?
Yes. And the priests, well, their voices will carry as far as they need to go.
The day is set, my child. You have reached the height. This can never be undone and leave you a nobody ever again. Everyone will see your face and know, they will know, that you are the center of the universe.
Who the hell am I?
What? Sweetie, you're...
I used to know. I used to be Tess, a pretty, I don't know, slightly talented, maybe, high school student. And now?
Now you're the most beautiful woman in the world. The magazine said so. It showed your absolute perfection.
Not my perfection, Mother. That's complete crap. I'm like Mr. Potato Head, and you stuck hair and makeup and a pair of boobs on me. None of this is me. Who the hell am I? Did you ever ask? Did you ever care?
Honey, it's just icing on a wonderful cake. You like cake, don't you? And isn't it better with frosting?
I don't get cake, Mother. Not unless I want to taste it both ways. I don't even know if I could hold it down if I tried.
What the hell has gotten into you?
You couldn't even leave me my own name, could you? Tess just isn't supermodel material. You didn't even choose it. You let a marketing firm do a survey and took their suggestions.
You got to pick one of the 3 they came up with.
There isn't any me left under all this, Mother. Nothing. I'm hollow. Empty.
Where are you going?
Find something to fill me.
Purpose. Purpose is enough, isn't it? You're moving forward, ever forward. The search for perfection is a road, not a destination. There's nothing wrong with embellishing the beauty you were born with.
It was horrible.
I'm so sorry. I did what I could.
I know. She's with the gods now. It was so awful. I am so scared.
Why?
Watching her. Watching the blood and the pain. Hours and hours of it. And the baby died too. How can I ever choose to go through that?
It is what women do.
You won't ever have to.
I have to give life to the whole world. But I feel for you, and for your sister, and her baby. It is a tragedy.
Is there anything in life that doesn't hurt?
Flowers. Chocolate. Love.
You know what I mean. Important things.
What is more important than love?
Only a few more days. Nothing must go wrong. You must be so careful not to harm yourself. Even a scratch or a nick will show. Only the most skilled may come to do your hair, massage, and dress you in the most beautiful garments. Nothing is left to chance. Nothing. Do you hear me? Nothing will go wrong, even if I have to hurt someone. I see you're feeling a little better?
Yes, I took my medicine.
Good. Nothing like seeing a smile on my little girl's face again. And there's nothing wrong with using science to combat unhappiness.
Yes, Mother.
Unhappiness isn't natural, especially for beautiful people.
Beautiful.
Dear, don't frown. You don't want to get wrinkles.
Why don't I just lie here like a blob? That way I can't break a nail.
Are you sure you took your pills? It is always the darkest right before the dawn, and it is always tensest the night before the main event. You hold your breath and pray for dawn, watch the shadows crawl across the ground, feeling like the final moment will never come. And once it arrives, it is over.
I'm happy you could sit vigil this night with me, Mother.
How could I do otherwise, my darling chosen one?
You must relinquish your claim to me, since I am now the Corn Lady.
My Lady of Corn, I will never forget that I was able to contribute to the glory you represent.
Without you, I would not be here. Would not be able to bring life to the crops for another year.
And yet it is a melancholy time as well, knowing that the great lady will ascend to heaven tomorrow.
I told Malque that I will watch over her. I can watch you both. I have 2 eyes.
Can Teza give her mother a final kiss before the Corn Lady must take her walk?
Of course.
And this is it. The end. What we have worked so hard for. I know it is a sad time. I feel sad too, but the triumph, the glory, the joy will outweigh the sorrow.
What the hell do you mean she's gone?
She was here for the opening. The talent portion is about to start, and she's not in the dressing room.
Have you checked the bathroom?
I asked every girl in there, and between yarks, they said they hadn't seen her.
How could you do this to me?
Worse. Her opening number gown is gone too, and it was a rental.
I gaze up the endless stairs.
Knowing this will be my last trip. I feel my sandals shift beneath my feet as I take the first step.
With each step, the roaring grows louder.
The voices in my head just won't shut up.
I must go slowly, for while I cannot falter, neither can I look down.
My head is so heavy.
My crown is so weighty.
I feel all those eyes upon me. They won't leave me alone.
They love me.
They hate me.
Each step takes me higher, closer to the heavens.
I haul myself up, one step at a time.
My ears still ache. The pain reminds me of what I leave behind.
The pain of what I have become will never leave me.
The scent of 1,000 flowers, thrown by the crowd, surrounds me.
The hallway smells of puke. Only a few more steps.
I thrill with fear and longing, yearning for the gods.
Please, God, don't let me fuck this up.
The priests await me, stern and welcoming.
I see a face and don't recognize myself until I realize it's a mirror.
They name me Chico Mecoatl, and I know I have become the Lady of the Corn.
I stare into the eyes in the mirror and have no clue who she is. I take up the cup.
The drink warms me, and I love everyone.
I drink slowly, timing the pills. Too fast and I'll barf it all up before it can work.
My mind floats.
I can't feel anything anymore.
They gently lay me on the altar.
The bathroom tile is cool under my cheek.
The knife above me catches light from Huichtiputzli's glory.
Everything is getting dark.
The knife falls, and I transcend.
Everything goes black.
Now that you know how to find us, don't be a stranger. We have enough of those already. Tonight's story, Lonely at the Top, was written by Julie Hoverson. In tonight's production, Teza was Lyndsey Thomas, and Tess was Beverly Poole. The mother was Kris Keppeler. Markie and Malque was Molly Tollefson, and the priest, the trainer, and the doctor were all Mathias Rebne Morgan. Also heard, Julie Hoverson, Cole Hornaday, Renaud LeBoeuf. Music in the modern sequences was courtesy of Josh Woodward at www.joshwoodward.com and is drawn from various albums and is used under a Creative Commons license. Music in the ancient sequences is from the album Igapo by Philippe Mangold and is used under a Creative Commons license. Both of these artists can be found on jamendo.com. The mother music, the final scene music, and the theme song of the show was provided by Kevin MacLeod of Incompetech.com. Sound and mastering was done by Julie Hoverson. Questions? Comments? We would love to hear from you. Contact us at 19nocturne@live.com or check out our website at www.19nocturneboulevard.net. This presentation is copyright 2009 to Julie Hoverson and Reality Productions.
My dear, I'll give you 60 seconds to disappear.
They won't leave me alone!
And if you don't get out of here...
Was that your name? Did they call your name?
Who knows?
I may not have my moment at the center of the universe, but I will have a good life.
'Cause I've been trying to find out if an angel bends or breaks.
Life is pain.
Oh, showers like a stone.
Mom? Tell my mom? Are you high?
And when your day of glory comes, you will never know fear or doubt again.
There's only an inch between pain and delight.
Every inch of the way is like another huge step up the side of the mountain.
Canadian whiskey and spite.
Your mother's been bragging everywhere. She cannot be quieted.
Again.
You knew going in this was a short, hard run, Missy.
Destruction and creation are the same thing after all.
I have to give life to the whole world.
The mighty always fall.
I'm hollow. Empty.
Have some Tic Tacs.
Destroy something beautiful.
The knife falls, and I transcend.
I want to have a normal life.
Can't you see yourself? Your perfect self?
I can watch you both. I have 2 eyes.
I'm like Mr. Potato Head, and you stuck hair and makeup and a pair of boobs on me.
Destruction and creation are the same thing after all.
I always knew you were just too good to live.
The mighty always fall.
I gaze up with endless sleeps.
Destroy something beautiful.
Beauty is pain.
Destroy something beautiful.
Beauty sucks. Only a few more steps. Everything goes black.
It is over.
www.19nocturneboulevard.com